2 display teams from the Swiss Air Force. We will start with a short display of our Super Puma helicopter, followed by the display of the famous PC-7 team consisting of 9 Pilatus PC-7. Look to your left, ladies and gentlemen. Unique, absolutely unique. In the world of air shows, you will see now a common overflight of both display teams. In the front or in the back, within the boomerang formation, you have the Super Puma helicopter, and around in the boomerang formation, the 9 Pilatus PC-7s of the Swiss Air Force PC-7 team. So this is pretty unique, an overflight of 9 propeller-driven aircraft with a Super Puma helicopter. Ladies and gentlemen, the big show of the Swiss Air Force. So here we go, and we will just now follow the presentation with the display team, called the Super Puma display team. And within the next 3 to 4 minutes, our 2 pilots will present you the capabilities of this pretty heavy helicopter. The most important task of the Super Puma helicopter is the transport of troops and equipment. In addition, they can carry out supply flights to badly accessible regions, like the Swiss mountains. The helicopters have no weapon systems. They are, however, lightly armored, and some of them are equipped with an integrated self-protection system. In this display, our specially trained pilots will show you some of the capabilities of this Super Puma helicopter. And again, this helicopter is flown by 2 pilots, and look now at this tight turn. It's just unbelievable how a big helicopter like the Super Puma helicopter can turn within a so short radius. This helicopter can carry up to 18 passengers or 15 soldiers. And of course, we always have a load master that is also part of the crew. The so-called screwdriver up. And again, today we just have a very short presentation of the Super Puma display team, and we will have the full-fledged presentation coming Sunday. The max rate of climb of this helicopter is 8 meters per second, the max speed 310 kilometers per hour, and the max operating ceiling of 5,600 meters. The range of the Super Puma helicopter is about 800 kilometers. And I've just heard on the radio that the PC-7 team will be ready within the next 1 minute. So that's probably now the last passing, the last overflight of our Super Puma helicopter. And look what he's going to do right now. He will salute the public and say hello to you. Please do the same with whatever you have. Take your handkerchiefs, your shirts, whatever you wear. Thank you so much to our Super Puma display team. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's a big pleasure to be back in Belgium. Please look straight ahead, where we have the pleasure of presenting to you the Swiss Air Force PC-7 team. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the great and unique Swiss Air Force PC-7 team. opening its presentation 2016 with an inclined looping in the beautiful formation called Flying Diamond. The PC-7 team, with its 9 Pilatus PC-7 turboprop aircraft, is the biggest propeller aircraft team in the world. We will present you an unforgettable and attractive aerial ballet. As ambassador of the Swiss Air Force, the PC-7 team symbolizes the dynamism, precision, and elegance of formation aerobatics. This is our brand: dynamism, precision, of course, Switzerland, and elegance. The team is now passing in front of the public in the big formation called Super Arrow. Follow right now the formation changing from Super Arrow to Delta, and as you can observe, this demanding formation change doesn't take longer than 10 seconds. The big advantage of this presentation is that the formation changes can actively be followed by the public. So may I therefore kindly ask you, dear public, to keep the aircraft in sight during the entire show so that you can follow these amazing formation changes. The PC-7 team is now ready for the next passing in the huge Delta formation. Program, 4 different formations presented within one single circle. As you could see, the team has passed from Delta to Super Arrow formation, and as the Swiss pilots like to do this, you will follow in a few seconds the next formation change from Super Arrow to Tel, and then from Tel to Vulcan. So 4 different formations with 9 aircraft in one single circle. The Swiss Air Force PC-7 team is one of the few to master this. To take the opportunity to introduce the new commander of the PC-7 team. It's Lieutenant Colonel Daniel Stempfli. As a very experienced professional pilot and a former FA-18 fighter pilot, he's here with us in Sanicole. You might see him. He's just in front of the crowd line behind the last Piper Warrior. And he is equipped, as you can see, with a radio, and he gives direct corrective instructions to the pilots if necessary, so that you can enjoy a great show. All pilots in this display team are professional pilots of the Swiss Air Force. They normally fly the fighter FA-18 Hornet. So the PC-7 team aerobatic displays represent only a small part of the pilot's activities. It's their hobby, so to say. Here we come, the next flyby in the beautiful Diamond formation. Observe the separation of our soloist. He will present us some so-called Cuban 8s. I would like to take this opportunity to remember you of our internet site, where you have access to additional information, but also to great pictures on this PC-7 team. So please go to www.pc7-team.ch. I say again, pc7-team.ch. But also visit us on Facebook. Yes, it's really worthwhile. And don't forget to post a like. But let's come back now to our soloist, who will now make a procedure turn and finish his solo presentation by inverting his plane, and from this position he will fly a roll. So here comes our soloist for his flyby. Here we go. now just in front of you a truly amazing highlight, the so-called mega split. Initially the 8 aircraft will split into 4 subgroups and then they will present spectacular crossings. Here we go. Look at both subgroups of 2 aircraft each, to your right and to your left. They will reverse and proceed to an opposite crossing. Thus, you will observe now a spectacular crossing of 4 aircraft. Prepare your camera. Pretty amazing. And now, after this impressive crossing, look to your left, please, where our soloist shows you a slow roll. Here he comes at the speed of approximately 350 km/h. The slow roll. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the simulated air combat or dogfight, something very new. So 2 versus 2, meaning 2 against 2. Look at the 2 aircraft on the left, the 2 on the right, and they will now show us the simulated air combat. Aircraft joining this aerial combat. This is truly spectacular. This is the very first time in the 27 years that the PC-7 team exists that we are presenting something like this. So, and now, ladies and gentlemen, approaching from your left, the formation mini diamond, engaging in a looping, and then followed by a specialty of the PC-7 team, unique in the world of formation aerobatics, because they will present the 4 single loops. But let's go first for the mini diamond. And let's now connect to the leader of this aircraft and follow this unmatched specialty of the Swiss aerobatic team, which is again the 4 single loops. These are the 4 single loops of the Swiss Air Force PC-7 team. This is Swiss precision at its best, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, and let's now follow another elegant maneuver, the so-called